chief guest have arrived, and we were waiting for him very excitingly. And our chief guest is APJMJ Sheikh Salim sir. He is the managing director, managing trustee of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam International Foundation, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Foundation, director Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Mission of Life Gallery, and advisor to Space Development Nexus SDNX. He worked under Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam when he was the 11th President of India for 5 years in New Delhi. In his distinguished projects like India Vision 2020, Yoda Mission, providing urban amenities in rural areas, and green activities like tree plantation, river linkings, acquire extensive field knowledge in the areas like agricultural research, service sector, and industry. Apart from that, environmental protection and renewable energy too. He is carrying forward the vision and mission of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and to work with the students, youth, people, and government at the ground level. We have launched, he already launched the foundation called Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam International Foundation and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Foundation for Nationals. So I am requesting our chief guest APJMJ Sheikh Salim sir on the dais to give their warm blessings and their words to all the delegates of KYLC2 Kalam Youth Leadership Conference 2. On behalf of every KYLC team member and team, I would like to invite Mr. APJMJ Sheikh Salim sir on the dais. Thank you, sir. APJ sir.
Thank you, sir. Vipul Saran sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I am happy to address Kalam International Youth Conference 2.0. And my best wishes as greetings to all the participants and delegates from India and abroad who are participating in this wonderful conference. On behalf of House of Kalam and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam International Foundation, we greet Kalam Foundation for organizing such a wonderful international conference for this pandemic time. Dr. Kalam always believes in the younger community, students and the younger generation. So that's why whenever he goes, he met all the students in schools and colleges. When he was become a president of India, he started meeting. Whenever he visited any states, any places, minimum 10 schools or 5 colleges. So in his lifetime, he met more than 5 crore students. He believed in that because this half of the population in India, we have 50% of younger generation to carry forward as a developed nation. So that's why he believed always the younger generation and the students community. 2015, the next tomorrow is the 27th July 2020. When he was addressed to Meghalaya Shillong Indian Institute of Management, there's a sudden message came from us, passed away. In between the students, he chose the topic how to make this planet more livable. That is the topic he chosen. So he believes youth and the younger generation. So in his quote, he slightly modified one ancient poem, Wings to Fly. I am born with potential, I am born with goodness and trust, I am born with ideas and dreams, I am born with greatness, I am born with confidence, I am born with wings, I am also not meant for crawling. So I won't, I have wings, I will fly, fly and fly. My message to you friends is the education gives you wings to fly. Achievement comes out of the fire on your subconscious mind that I will win. So each one of you assembled here and elsewhere will have the wings of fire. The wings of fire will indeed lead to knowledge which will make you to fly as a doctor or an engineer or a scientist or a teacher or a political leader or a bureaucrat or a diplomat or anything you want to be. How does this achievement come? There are 4 proven steps: having an aim in life before 20 years of age, acquiring knowledge continuously, hard work towards the aim, and perseverance to defeat the problem and succeed. And how unique personalities got evolved, and also realize how to transform yourself into unique you. And above all, what you need, you will power and confidence that you can achieve the great feats. Dear friends, look up what you see, the light, electric bulbs. Immediately our thoughts go to the inventor Thomas Alva Edison. When you hear sound from aeroplane going over our house, what do you think? Whom you think that Wright brothers proved that man could fly? Of course, the heavy risk at cost. Who does the telephone remind you of? Of course, the Alexander Graham Bell. When everybody considered a area traveler's experience or voyage a unique person questioned during his sea travel from United Kingdom to India. He was wandering on the way horizon when the sky and sea meet looks blue. His research resulted into the phenomena of scattering of light. Of course, Sir C. Raman was awarded Nobel Prize for his scattering of light. The Indian mathematician who did not have formal higher education but had an inexhaustible spirit and love for the mathematics, which took him to contribute to the treasure house of mathematical research, some of which are still under serious study and engaging all available world mathematicians. The first to establish formal proofs, he was a unique Indian genius who could melt with the heart of the most talented and outstanding Cambridge mathematician, Professor G.S. Hardy. In fact, it is not an exaggeration to say that it was a Professor Hardy who discovered a great mathematician for the world. That mathematician was, of course, Srinivasa Ramanujan, for whom every number was divine manifestation. Friends, there was a great scientific lady who is known for discovering radiation. She was not one, but two Nobel Prizes, one for physics and another for chemistry. Who is she? She is a Madame Curie. Madame Curie discovered radium and she was doing research on the effect of radiation on human system. The same radiation which she discovered affected her and she sacrificed her life for removing the pain of human life. Every youth wants to be unique, that is you, but the world all around you is doing its best day and night. So make you just everybody else. In the home, dear young fellows, you are asked by your parents to be like neighbors, children for soaring good marks. When you go to school, your teachers say, why not become like the first 5 rankers in the class? Wherever you go, they are saying you have to somebody else or everybody else. Now, dear friends, how many of you would like to be unique yourself? The unique yourself, how to make impossible to possible. Dear friends, it is said history has proven that those who dare to imagine the impossible are those who break all human limitations. In every field of human endeavor, whether science, medicine, sports, or arts, or technology, the names of the people who imagined the impossible and achieved are engraved in our history. By breaking the limits of their imagination, they changed the world. The creative minds who made impossible possible by their indomitable spirit. Human flight is nothing but creativity of human mind, and it undergoes several struggles to achieve excellence. In 1995, a great well-known scientist, Lord Kelvin, who was the president of Royal Society of London, said, anything heavier than the air cannot fly and cannot flown. Within a decade, Wright brothers proved man could fly in 1903. On the successful completion of Moon mission in 1969, Von Braun, a very famous rocket designer who built Saturn V, a launch of capsule with astronauts and made moonwalk a reality in 1975, said, if I am authorized to, I will remove the world is impossible. In ancient days, Ptolemaic astronomy is widely used system in calculating the dynamics of various stars and planets. Assumption by then was that the Earth is flat, but a scientific struggle had to take place to prove that the Earth is spherical in sphere, orbiting around the Sun. The three great astronomers, Copernicus, Galileo, and Kepler, had to give a new dimension to the world of astronomy. Today, we take it for granted in the Earth is globe orbiting around the Sun is in the Milky Way. All the technological advancements we have today are the outcome of scientific exploration of science and earlier countries. At the no time, never was beaten by the problem. He strives continuously to subdue impossibility of the succeeds. Dear friends, the lesson learned from all these achievements, according to the laws of aerodynamics, the bumblebee should never be able to fly because of the size, weight, and shape of its body into the flying is scientifically impossible. Bumblebee, ignorant of science, goes ahead and flies anyway because it wants to fly and it is flying. I would like the youth assembled here to take a lesson from these examples work to make everything possible. They are unique. Friends, the Kalame's, the tribal students from Lead India 2020 move on 26 on 2006. He asked one question: what do you want to become? Out of many responses, the one visually challenged by studying ninth class got up. His name is Srikanth. He answered him, I will become the first visually challenged president of India. He was very happy to see his vision and ambition. Small aim is a crime. Hence, he congratulated him to realize his vision and told him to work for realizing the vision. Thereafter, he worked hard and got 90% in 10th class and 96% in intermediate, and he set a goal to study engineering in MIT Boston, USA. He relentless hard work not only succeed, but he's got full few waiver from MIT Boston. Srikanth's achievement has brought changes in many changes of Lead India 2020 and inspired to set a high vision. The training he took under the initiative of Lead India 2020, he set a high vision for him. Seeing his impact of Lead India 2020 training, Lead India 2020 movement, and G volunteers have funded Mr. Srikanth for his travel to USA. Today he is pursuing his studies at MIT Boston and also is completed. When G offered him a job on his combination of graduates, he told them that to directly come back to G. He couldn't become the president of India. What a confidence that boy is aimed to difficulty and the challenges in his life by being visually challenged. So the message is, young friends, it doesn't matter who you are. If you have vision and a determination to achieve that the vision, you will be certainly achieve. When you vision upon a star, make no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. Friends, recently there are Kolhapur districts, Maharashtra, where there are met over 2,000 students hailing from different schools. A young boy about 8 years of age held in the arms his mother carried to meet me. I called both of them on the stage. The polio affected boy could not walk, but he was strong in willpower. He told, my name is Silas and I am from the village Harley. He told us to have a dream. I am here to tell you, you are my dream. I am a chess player. I work very hard at somebody. I will become a grandmaster. And Kalam Mr. Silas and all the best who has strong willpower and said, you will succeed definitely. God will you, dear friends. The message of this guy, willpower can defeat any problem. Dr. Kalam is defined the knowledge equation, knowledge equal to creativity plus righteousness plus courage. What this creativity says, learning gives creativity, creativity leads to thinking, thinking provides knowledge, knowledge makes you great. The next component of righteousness, where there is a righteousness in the heart, there is a beauty in the character. When there is a beauty in the character, there is a harmony in the home. When there is a harmony in the home, there is a order in the nation. When there is a order in the nation, there is a peace in the world. This is the quote Dr. Kalam poem was recited in the European Parliament. These are the criteria for the quote. And also the last one is the courage. Courage to think different, courage to invent, courage to travel into unexplored path, courage to discover the impossible, courage to combat the problems and succeed are the unique qualities of youth. As a youth of my nation, I will work with courage to achieve success in all my missions. The knowledge comes from home, good books, teachers, and a teaching environment, coming into the contact with good human beings, teaching website in the internet. When the schools teach the students to use the knowledge with creativity, righteousness, and courage, nation will have a large number of empowered and enlightened citizens, which is vital for the growth of individual, growth of the family, growth of the nation, and the promotion of the peace in the world. So once again, let me greet all the Kava Foundation for organizing this Kalam International Youth Conference, all the delegates, the participation, and the members of the Kava Foundation. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words and blessings. We would again like to